be right by your side again.
Hey, what the fuck was that? Anyway, hi everyone. My name is Trevin Friedemann, and you all have probably came here because I posted a TikTok about it. But yeah, my username is TrevTrev838. I don't know. It's one of the two. I bounce between that a lot. Anyway, welcome to my vlog. This is gonna be a very chaotic, maybe even a little shitty vlog. I'm just kidding, it's not gonna be shitty. It's gonna be a great time, good time. Welcome to my YouTube channel, TrevTrev8, the depressed guy on TikTok. Wow. Alright, is this thing on? Alright. I'm not doing intro. Hi. I'm doing it. Fuck off, dude. Am I gonna leave it? Probably. Yeah, we're gonna do this one shot, one take. You already know. Okay, anyway, hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Trevin Friedemann. You may have seen me on the For You. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna do that. We're doing a house tour and a tattoo tour and kind of like an intro to who the hell is Trevin Friedemann, because all I talk about is my mental illness on the internet, and I don't feel like anybody actually knows who the hell I am. But anyway, let me give you a tour of my apartment because I promised that I would do this for some people that I know, and I never got to it because, well, I'm a little lazy and I don't know what's going on with that line here. Hello? What the cuss, man? Okay, give me a second. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what the hell this black line is, but whenever I turn over here, there's this weird... Anyway, whatever. That's my front door. There's a closet there. Then we turn. Then I have this beautiful picture of Zuko that my best friend's girlfriend made for me as a birthday present. Yes. Then here's my kitchen. It's nice and lovely. The alcohol, I love it. Sink, you already know. Then washer and dryer's back here. I'm not gonna give you a full thing. Anyway, my living room, it's quite massive. I love it. I'm gonna set you on the counter here. But yeah, here's this whole thing. I like my serial killer vibe of absolutely nothing being in here. I love it. Then you come out here, and I got a little patio set up, type beat. You know, little grill, little storage area. Outside. Then we come over here. This is so weird holding a camera. We have another bathroom. Oh, I never showed you guys my bedroom, but anyway. Come in here. There you guys are, haha. But yeah, here I am. Bathroom, whatever, you already know. The cooler, don't mind that. I have to get that back to my parents. Then there's this is the guest bedroom. And then I do keep bodies inside the closet. Look at that shit. What's up, Bob? Oh. Alright, anyway. Yeah. There's a closet. Turn this thing back around. Narrating to myself, you already know. Yeah. But there's all the things that make the guests comfortable here. And I walk back across. I still don't know what's going on with this black light thing that's following me. But yeah, then we come to the piece of resistance. My bedroom. So we have my bathroom in here. Let's take you in here. My computer's in here because I like to listen to music when, you know, anyway. Yeah, here's that. Shower's behind me. I'm not going to be showing you. Give me this. I'm going to be showing you what that is. Then I have a walk-in closet. I'm a little prima donna. My organization may be a lot different than a lot of y'all's, but yeah, sweatshirts. I'm a big oversized hoodie guy. If you couldn't tell, I wear a lot of oversized hoodies in my TikToks. Then we come over here, and where I started it, oh my God, there's something in my eye. Okay, we're fine. my setup, which is where I do a lot of my streaming, and then my bed's right here, and then my TV, and then I have my depression session over here. But yeah, that's my house tour. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Now let's get into the nitty gritty, shall we? I'm sitting down. Oh shit, where can I put you guys to where the lighting's like somewhat okay? Fine, you can look at my depression session. That ultimately got me nowhere. What can I set you guys? Oh my god, I have a tripod. Should I put you on that? Prima donna girl, would you do anything for me? Buy a big diamond ring, what's going on? I'm stuck with the voices in my head. But da 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 na 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 da 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 da. Wow. Alright. Shawty's like a melody. I can't stop. Shut the fuck up, Trev, and you're not funny. Na 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 na. Alright. Oh, come on, get level for me. Oh, come on. Shit. Oh, that's not even level. Alright, there's no point in doing that. I'm gonna eyeball this shit. When I get home, I'm gonna murder you. But da. Alright, bear with me. This is gonna be a little weird, but y'all are gonna take a nice little vacational trip around the sun right there. Okay, now don't fall through. It's not high enough. Today's episode of Trevin breaks his camera. Good enough for my house. Alright, screw it. We're going with that. So it's gonna take some getting used to looking at this and not myself, because I'm not gonna go into depth about that. Anyway, tattoos. So, most common question that I get. Can I back you guys up? Running with it. Okay. I'll probably just blurb that out. Alright. My first tattoo ever. I was 17 years old. I got it in Maui. I made a promise to my mom while I was in Maui that all of my tattoos would have some sort of meaning. So, shut the fuck up. My first tattoo is this little anchor right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'll get up and, but this little anchor right here. So, I'm gonna give you the full in-depth meaning behind it. So, I don't consider myself very religious, only because I don't practice. Like, I don't pray, I don't go to church, whatever. I'm more spiritual, but I was raised Christian. We're just gonna put it as that. But anyway, anchors way back when, for sailors, they were, obviously with the anchor, you have Christ right here, okay? You have the little cross, represents Christ, and when sailors went to sea, it was kind of like Christ is with them. Anyway, blah, 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 you get it. And then anchors also represent balance, and I'm all for that. And another thing is, like, since I struggle with depression, talk about depression and my mental illness. Sis, plural, yay. Basically, I wanted it to symbolize, like, hey, no matter how rocky life gets or how bad the weather, whatever, like, no matter the storm, I'm not going to go anywhere. But then the other meaning that I put on the anchor as well is at the bottom of the anchor, I have my past, my friends, and my family. And then I have, Jesus Christoph right here. And then that's me. At the very top, that little circle, that little sliver of a human, basically representing that no matter what, my past, my friends, and my family, and Jesus, God, the higher power, will always be with me no matter what. So no matter how bad life gets, I'll stick around for those that like want me here, need me here. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna go anywhere. So that's the meaning of my anchor tattoo. Now you know. Then my second tattoo is the Japanese kanji, I believe. I hope I pronounced that correct. If I didn't, I apologize. But this is a very symbolic piece for me. I played soccer or football, depending on where you're from. I'm calling it soccer in America. I played soccer for 16 years of my life, since I was 4 all the way to the age of 20. And I wanted something to symbolize my time that I spent during soccer. I mean, I'm 21 years old. That was a big chunk of my life, and I don't want to put some stupid little soccer ball on my thigh. I'm not gonna do that. But I wanted something to symbolize my time, and so I had my coach that I've been friends with. He coached me. He gave me a shot. Yeah, he never doubted me. He was kind of like a father figure to me. Let's just put it that way. Great mentor. He's Japanese, and so what I had him do is I had him write in his native language something to symbolize soccer. What I originally wanted was soccer, the beautiful game, or football, the beautiful game, because it's a beautiful game. But the direct translation of this is soccer the maximum, which is like there's nothing higher than soccer, and that's as close as a representation of what I actually wanted that he could get. And so in a way, this piece to me represents my time in soccer, and it's a way to honor my coach and / mentor that helped me through some of the roughest years of high school throughout a sport. I'm a big advocate for sports and the impact that it can have on youth. I think that's why I enjoyed coaching. I used to coach soccer for 3 years, and watching high schoolers grow from freshmen to like graduating is one of the most rewarding things, knowing that you have a positive impact, because for a lot of kids, sports is their lifeline. And I was just glad that I was able to have my lifeline and somebody who was really important in that time be represented in that piece. So that was my second tattoo. And then my third tattoo, which is kind of everyone's favorite, I made a video about it, but it says perception, and I had the words all jumbled up because perception, the idea, or not the idea, but the understanding of life, I think, is super important. So so you have like, oh yeah, you have perspective, like, oh yeah, we all see things differently. Perception's the idea of understanding things differently. And I think that is a huge, important piece. And I got the letters all jumbled up because my favorite thing is when people are like, oh, what does your tattoo say? What? That looks like shit. Why'd you do that? It's like, it's all about your perception. Like, it's a running joke. Like, it's ironic. Like, I wanted it to look like shit. Like, it makes you think. Like, it's your idea of understanding. And the other reason why I got it is, I'm sure most of you know who NF is. If you don't, fantastic artist. But NF's album Perception is, in my own opinion, one of the best albums I've ever listened to. There is not a single song on that album that I would skip. So, in a way, this is kind of like a cool way to like represent like an artist that puts my thoughts into words, and I think it's a big piece of life. So, there's my third tattoo. My fourth tattoo was this big old bish right here. I'm sorry for swearing. I should use proper language, but this tattoo right here, it's a half sleeve, goes all the way around my arm. This piece, for those of you who don't know, I live in Oregon. This is about the most basic tattoo that you could ever get for Oregon. and anywhere with trees. So this is basically my one basic tattoo of, it's a home piece. There's a river, and then I've never actually publicly talked about this, but I'm a huge fan of owls, specifically great horned owls. They have a special place in my life, which maybe I'll talk about later, and I'll talk more in depth about this piece, but for now I'm gonna leave it. It's a very personal piece for me. Not only is it basic, but there's a very deep rooted meaning that I think I've only told like 3 people. And I just don't feel like sharing it, not yet. But great horned owls and owls in general are, in the spiritual world, they're a spiritual guide. Transitioning, I think it's after death. And let's just say I've had an experience where there was an owl that kind of just stopped what I was doing. But anyway, that's the reason why great horned owl's there. I have a thing for owls. They're pretty dope. But yeah. Anyway, that's my 4th piece. Then my 5th, I'm gonna call it my 5th piece because I got them all at the same time in one session. But we're gonna start on my hand now, my right hand. Can you see that? Okay, it's backwards, I don't really care. But right here on my thumb, it says 2004. I'm 21 years old, I was born in 2002, and when I try to go into bars, I should have thought about it, but it's fine. But 2004 is the year that my brother was born, so my right hand's my dominant hand, so no matter what I'm doing, my brother will always be with me. It's like another home piece and a thing to symbolize my brother. Like, no matter what I'm doing, like when I'm at work or whatever, it's like, oh, I got my little bro with me still because I no longer live at home. But then I have another one that's on the back side of my hand, if you will. But it says no risk, no story. I mean, it's kind of another basic one. I don't know, no risk, no story. It's kind of self-explanatory. Take risks in life. You'll have a cool story to tell your kids. It's my dad lore. No. But whatever, it's kind of basic. And then my one little rebellious / I like it because there's a stigma like, oh my God, all tattoos are permanent. Okay, correct. You're absolutely correct. But right here, basically, okay, actually focused really nice. But it says nothing's permanent. Haha, funny Trevin, tattoos are permanent, whatever. My idea is nothing's permanent. We're not permanent. We're all gonna pass. This is gonna get deep, I'm sorry. But like, eventually we all die. So the fact that people are like, oh my God, this is permanent, it's not. We are so temporary, we don't even realize it. So be responsible, but do what you want to do. You know what I mean? We're temporary. Nothing in this life is permanent. Take your shot, shoot your shot. Who cares? But yeah, so that wraps up that. Then that was my 5th piece. My 6th piece is this little spider. Some of you may have seen that. But the spider, for me, I have an obsession with the number 8. I mean, clearly. My username's TrevTrev8, Snapchat 8. My soccer number for the 16 years that I played was number 8 every single time that I played. And I have a thing for neglected creatures, let's just put it that way. Like spiders, everyone hates them because it's like, oh, they're creepy, they're ugly, whatever. And it's like, I think if you view yourself as that, you kind of have a respect for them. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't. Maybe that's way in depth in thought, but spiders are beautiful in their own way. And it has 8 legs, and I don't know, I just wanted an art piece that kind of is a staple point for loving the ugly, I guess. Loving the ugly is what I'm gonna put that as. My last piece is this scales with a broken sword and a sun and a moon merged together. This piece for me is a balance piece, clearly. I mean, you have the sun and the moon. The sun rises and falls and the moon comes up. So you have balance, and then the justice scales that also represents balance. And then I have the anchor right next to it, which is another somewhat balanced piece, you know? So it's trying to find balance and peace in life is kind of how I look at it. And then the peace part is, I mean, swords are typically used, or used to be used, as a way to inflict harm. That, you know, you're meant for cutting, stabbing, whatever, causing harm. And when the sword's broken, like, yes, there's going to be some people that are like, oh, well, you could still cut things with broken sword. Like, yes, I understand, but for the symbolic piece of it, the sword is taking something that's deadly and shattering it. You can't use it. Kind of like the metaphor in, oh my god, I can't remember the movie, Fault in Our Stars. Like, you put the thing in your mouth, but you can't give it the power to kill you. Like, yeah, this thing could kill somebody, but it's broken. Like, it's peaceful, it's broken, it's rustic, you can't use it. And then way back in the old, like, knight days, you know, swords represented families, and for me, the broken sword is like changing the family dynamic. You know what I mean? Like, breaking away from the original, I don't know, trying to create my own path, I guess. So I'm trying to tread my own path. That's not the right words that I want to use to describe it, but that's the only words I can come up with right now. So there's my tattoo tour. I don't think I have any more. There's nothing under the shirt. There's nothing on the legs yet. But yeah, that's my tattoo tour. And honestly, I'm probably just going to chop this shit up and then post it, and you'll see it when I'm done with it. But yeah, please, if you have anything that you guys want to see or anything that you guys want me to talk about, please put it in the comments below. This is my first video, so it's gonna be like a very rough draft. I'm gonna try to be figuring YouTube out, I guess, if this does well. We'll see. Just let me know what you guys want to see in the comments below. If you want vlog style, who knows? Just let me know. All right. Peace out. Love you guys. Thank you for sticking around if you stuck around for this whole damn thing.